So a short video today here for you. One thing I have been experimenting with a lot with the Lumix S5 is shooting with the old faithful Canon 50mm F1.8. Now I get a lot of comments, questions, and concerns in regards to how does it actually function on an S5, and you are currently seeing it. So just a little bit of an insight, we are shooting with the Lumix S5 at 4K 10-bit 422. We're shooting log footage. We're shooting the native ISO of 640. Now to achieve that and get the f1.8, I do have an ND filter on the front of it, really just so I could actually just, knock it down a couple stops so we could shoot at that f1.8. Now, of course, we've got my key light, we've got some backlights, we've got some LED lights in the background, and I just wanted to give you guys a glance at what this camera would look like with those exact settings in this particular environment with the Lumix S5, and quite possibly one of the cheapest pieces of glass I think anyone can pick up for a full frame camera, specifically being that Canon 50mm F1.8. Now I'm using the Viltrax EF2 L mount adapter for anyone that's out there, and I have to give an honest opinion, autofocus, just freaking throw it out the window. Because I had to, shooting at this f1.8, I gotta constantly look at my monitor and make sure I'm kind of staying in that little f1.8 focus spot. And to achieve that and not use autofocus, of course, I kind of had to grab my old faithful suitcase, put it up on my chair, pull focus, and then give a little peek here and there to the monitor to make sure that we are staying in focus. Now this is about as raw as it can get when it comes to this particular setup. The Nifty 50, what do you think? As always, guys, it's Trey Lowell here with Lowell Productions, and if you like this quick video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like the content we keep creating here on the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Example being is like right now I'm looking at my monitor, the peaking is all over my face, which is good, but if I go just here, I'm already out of focus. Here, should be back in focus, out of focus. And I say it in a lot of my videos. I want to give you an example of what f1.8 looks like. I typically shoot f2.8 and above. I think a 2.8 does achieve a nice blurry background. Of course, I can go down to a 2.2, things of that nature, but f2.8 I find gives me the ability to have a little bit more in focus. I'm not kind of like on edge worrying if someone's gonna move or not, because a lot of times when you're dealing with talent that, in the midst of an interview or whatnot, you can't really tell them to move much. Having an f2.8 or above, I know a lot of us want that crazy shallow depth of field, but I think you can achieve it in an f2.8 as well. So here we are. Also, what do you think of this backdrop, this setup, if you're still around?